Graham Arnold, a 5-1 win against Chinese Taipei here in Kuwait. Talk us through how you saw that one.
No, look, I was very happy with the performance. We had a lot of inexperienced players tonight. There was 5 players with just 1 or 2 caps, and some that with only 3 or 4. And so overall, I thought the performance was a good performance, but there's still a lot of improvement in us yet.
Chinese Taipei were quite compact and tried to make it difficult for the team, but I guess one of the real positives was that the team did create a lot of chances still.
Yeah, look, and created a lot of chances, but also we were lethal on our set pieces, which is, set pieces that important in international football. That it shows that the boys are taking in the detail that we give them, and it was great delivery from Riley McGree and Denny Jonru, and at the end of the day, a goal is a goal.
Your first goal getter tonight was Harry Switzer. He's now got 5 goals in 3 international appearances for Australia. Yeah. It's got some strike rate.
Yeah, look, he's just getting better and better, Harry, every time we see him, and the size of Harry is daunting for those type of nations, and we're using his strengths to for us that is very strong. So it's Harry's, you just don't look at him as that type of player. I think he's a fantastic player on the with his feet on the ground, great defender, and he's definitely a player that's going to be a great Australian player.
3 more debutants tonight with Danny Jonro, Connor Metcalf and Ruan Tongyik. A few words about those players who must be absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, look, I think all 3 of them, young kids who've done exceptionally well at their clubs this year in the A-League, and no doubt it was tough for them to leave their clubs and miss the final series, but to debut for your country, your nation, and Ruan Tongyik, when I said to him, "You come on," you should have seen the smile on his face. He was just so happy to get out there and debut for Australia, and they all did exceptionally well. So, it's as I said before, it's part of the development of the Socceroos family and the Socceroos squad that the young players are the strength of it, and unless they get an opportunity to show what they're worth and to show their capabilities, and also with the Olyroos, then it's great. And when I first took over the job, I probably had maybe 14, 15 players that the country trusted, and but now I've probably got a list of 40, and we're heading down the right pathway.
In that 40, most certainly are Connor and Dennis, and they're part of your plans for the Olympics as well in Tokyo. This sort of exposure must give them another leg going into Tokyo.
Oh, and another leg in confidence, because they're training with the senior boys. They're seeing what they're doing away from the field. They see their behaviour and their professionalism, and that's why I brought them in, because I thought and I feel that having the younger boys in and around the older boys for this window of 15 days, 16 days, and they're training against them and training with them every day, that it's going to take these kids to another level, and that's what we need.
You just mentioned just starting the meal room, 6 wins for the first time in 20 years for the Socceroos, and Asia is not an easy place to play, so it's a great outcome for this team as it continues its journey.
Yeah, well, look, we've had 6 World Cup qualifiers, 5 away from home. By the time we finish this, we would have had 8 with 7 away from home, and I expect 2 more wins. The boys are in great shape. Unfortunately, we lost Brad Smith, who had a small niggle, and he's gone back home. But other than that, everyone is fine, and great energy in the camp, and we're all excited for the next 2 games.
And just finally, the team wore black armbands this evening to remember a lot of former coaches and players that have sadly passed in the time between November 2019 and now, where the Socceroos haven't played. Among them, Pim Verbeek and Frank Arrock, people you were close to. So it's great that we can recognise some of those people. Exactly,
and what those 2 people that you just said, and plus more that have done for the nation, done for the country, and the Socceroos has been incredible. And the 2 are obviously very, very close to me, with Frank, and they were so Pim Verbeek, they were so good to me and helped me so much. Frank as a player and Pim as a coach, that I'm forever so grateful to them.
I'm sure they'd be enjoying how the Socceroos are playing at the moment. Well done, Graham.
Thank you.